All right, pick somebody out there to cheer on. There's a lot of talent out here in this 24-car starting field for 40 laps. Watch your cars, watch your flagmen. We are green. Dustin Boney takes to the low side, but Jeremy Payne's going to go upstairs on the high side. He brings Dean Willie into that second spot with Shad Batter now falling back to the 4th position. Dustin Boney leads lap number 1. Dean Willie holding strong now in that second spot. Again, Jeremy Payne, one of the few drivers up toward the front of the field to brave the high side with Shad Batter down low. Darren Fuqua now, they're 3 wide off of corner number 4. Shad Batter takes over second spot. A powerful move off of corner number 4 for the 73B of Shad Batter. Darren Fuqua back there in that 5th position with Mark Dotson and Tommy Meyer. Joe Walker right there as well. Jeremy Payne, Dean Willie, Darren Fuqua, Mark Dotson, Joe Walker, Tommy Meyer, Terry Schultz, and Terry Phillips inside the top 10 with 4 laps down, 36 remaining. Green flag set to fly one more time, and we are back underway. Jeremy Payne takes to the high side down the back straightaway. He's trying to gain positions, but Shad Batter fights back down low. It's Batter and Payne for that second spot off of corner number 4. Batter regains second. They're 4 wide off of corner number 4. We got a lot of cars bumping and banging back here. Tom Charles losing a couple spots off of corner number 4. He takes to the high side to try to gain a couple of those back. Mark Dotson has now made his way into the 4th position. Tommy Meyer on the move now. Tommy Meyer put Meyer up into that 5th spot. Darren Fuqua back to 6th with Terry Phillips in 7th. Check out Terry Schultz. Oh, Schultz up on the high berm. Goes up and over the berm, but kept it on all 4s. Scary moment there for the number 90 of Terry Schultz. All right, green flag waves yet again for Dustin Boney. Again, Jeremy Payne goes to the high side. Shad Batter has company this time as Tommy Meyer now gets in on the mix. Jeremy Payne dives to the low side. Batter falls back to 3rd. They're 4 wide off of corner number 4. Look out. Several cars jockey for position. Rick Beebe got the worst into that. He loses 2 spots on that corner. Terry Phillips now moves up to the high side. He'll try to get a run on Darren Fuqua and Mark Dotson. Now Justin Boney's off in the number 18. Off goes Justin Boney in the 18. So Shad Batter relegated back to that 3rd spot with Jeremy Payne in 2nd. Out front, it's still Dustin Boney, your leader, followed by Jeremy Payne, Shad Batter, Tommy Meyer, Darren Fuqua, Mark Dotson, Johnny Bone Jr. now beginning to be on the chart. Jeremy Payne has caught leader Dustin Boney. It's a 2-man race up front. Lap number 14, that time by. Lap 14, 26 to go. Jeremy Payne trying to stick a nose under your leader, Dustin Boney. Tommy Meyer will do the same on Shad Batter. Those 2 drivers battle for position. Johnny Bone Jr. has caught the battle for 3rd. He's in 5th spot with Mark Dotson 6th. Tom Charles 7th. Fuqua 8th. Phillips 9th. Mickey Burrell in that 10th position. Two drivers going at it hard and heavy up on the front side. Down the front straightaway into corner number 1. It's Dustin Boney trying to keep that low line groove alive. He knows Jeremy Payne's knocking on his door back behind him. Boney will still lead it. Shad Batter able to hold on to that 3rd spot with Tommy Meyer. Pressured him. Johnny Bone Jr. Now Mark Dotson trying to get back in the mix as well. On back through the field we have Tom Charles, Terry Phillips, Darren Fuqua, Mickey Burrell, Jim Moody, Rick Beebe, Joe Walker, Jason Bodenhammer, Tim Carrick, Terry Schultz, and Joey Lyle. Again, Jeremy Payne right there on the low side with Dustin Boney. Tommy Meyer with a run to the low side of Shad Batter. This is the battle for 3rd. They touch, they bump off of corner number 2. Tommy Meyer with problems on the number 65 machine, and the yellow flag will fly for the 65 of Tommy Meyer, a flat tire. Joey Lyle in the 9L takes his machine off the speedway, as well as Dan Charles in the 81. Johnny Bone Jr. started this race in 14th. He has gained 10 spots here with 18 laps in the books. 22 laps remain. Watch him off of 4. We are back underway. Bone now beginning to challenge Shad Batter, but here comes Terry Phillips with a strong restart. Phillips now up inside the top 4. Shad Batter hanging on to it. He regains the 3rd position. Johnny Bone Jr. back to 4th. Mark Dotson and Tom Charles bumping down the front straightaway as well. Jeremy Payne now goes to the high side. We'll see if that'll work out for him. It'll be halfway this time by, 20 down, 20 laps to go. Some sheet metal rub on there on the 00 of Jim Moody. Got some bent sheet metal on the right-hand side of that 00, throwing off some smoke over here off the corner 4 area. We'll see if he can continue on or if that tire gives up on him. Dustin Boney, Jeremy Payne, Shad Batter, Johnny Bone, Terry Phillips, Mark Dotson, Tom Charles, Jim Moody inside the top 8. Oh, Jim Moody goes around after contact with the 41 of Smokin' Joe Walker, and the yellow flag flies one more time. Things beginning to settle down here a little bit past the halfway point at CMS at the Tom Wilson Memorial Barbecue Bowl. Still up front, it's Boney in the 22, Jeremy Payne in the 74, Johnny Bone Jr. in the 12. Mark Dotson hanging on to that 4th position. Terry Phillips in 5th. Joe Walker now has made his way around Tom Charles in 6th. Charles slipping back to 7th. Just behind them, Tim Carrick, Mickey Burrell, and Jason Bodenhammer inside the top 10. Johnny Bone. Johnny Bone Jr. from his 14th starting position beginning to pressure Jeremy Payne for that 2nd spot.
Next one's 30.
This time around, lap number 30. This time around, 10 more laps to go for Dustin Boney, Jeremy Payne, Johnny Bone, Mark Dotson, and Terry Phillips. 10 laps to go. 9 laps remaining. Shad Batter takes the 73B off the speedway. With 9 laps remaining, Batter is off in the 73B. One more lap to go. Dustin Boney, can he hang on to it and dethrone Team Phillips here at CMS? Already a 4-time feature race winner, a 2-time scramble winner in 2010. Down the back straightaway out of Kansas City, Missouri. The Deuce is Wild is live tonight, baby. Dustin Boney, Jeremy Payne, the 12, the 85, the 75 make up your top 5. In 6, it's Smokin' Joe Walker.
You know, I think earlier when everybody's seen a couple of big haulers rolling in here, I kind of think they thought this deal was over. But I think the last time I talked to you down here, I know when there's a dry slick, there's one guy I'm counting on, and it's Dustin Boney. And, man, what a run.
Yeah, the racetrack played in our favor tonight. You know, it was kind of typical one lane, not one lane, but it was around the bottom. You know, we got to start on the pole, so that worked out for us. You know, it takes a lot of luck to win some of these big races, and the luck tonight was we were able to qualify last night, get on the pole, and just get out there and be able to set the pace for everybody else and conserve our equipment and, you know, just save our equipment for the end.
You know, where it looked like you won the race was off the corners, is what it looked like to me. Payne could kind of get under you there just a little bit in the middle, but boy, when you came off the corner, you guys had that forward bite and you just ran away from him.
Yeah, I mean, that all goes back to Jason Hughes and Hughes Racing Chassis and what he's done. I mean, these new cars he's got out this year is just unbelievable, and I think we're kind of proving that around town right now. You know, I mean, I didn't even really have to run my car that hard. We had a lot left, and I'm sure Payne did too. We're just, when the racetrack's the way it is tonight, we had to save our equipment for the last 5 laps, and that's what we did.
Yeah. Boy, what a race. Fun to watch. Congratulations, Dustin. That's all I can say. Once again, the winner of the Tom Wilson Memorial Race here at CMS tonight, $5 grand. Well, Blythe wants to go to the steakhouse. I talked to her a while ago, so take her out, buddy.
Well, that or might be McDonald's this time.
Okay, thank you, Dustin,
Thank you,
and congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate what you do.